Today on Win TV, is cryptocurrency the new money?
And how more fans equal more wins.
Live from Wakeland High School in Frisco, Texas, this is Win TV.
And good afternoon, Wolverines. Today is Wednesday, September 22nd, 2021. I'm Garrett Bohannon.
And I'm Brooke Frederick, and you're watching Win TV.
To start today's show, we welcome our principal, Dr. Edge, to talk to us about recent events and vandalism going on here at Wakeland.
Hello, I appreciate this opportunity to talk with you about, first of all, Power Lunch. I don't know if you all realize, but the reason we implemented Power Lunch is so that you could have time during the day to get help with from your teachers. And I know many of you are going in and meeting with your teachers and getting the help you need, but a lot of you are not. So I think almost every student at Wakeland at one time or another needs to go in and talk with their teacher about something they're not understanding in class or something they need to make up. Please make sure you're doing this. I don't think anybody needs to be for a whole hour out in the hallway, so get the help that you need. The other thing about Power Lunch is the condition of the building. There's more and more mess, trash, spilled food in the building after Power Lunch. So if you do happen to spill something during Power Lunch, please pick it up, please throw it away, please help us out. Some improvement is needed on both of these things, the cleanliness of the building and you all going and meeting with your teachers and getting the help you need during Power Lunch. So do your part and make some changes. The other thing I'd like to talk with you about is the bathrooms. As you know, and I know you're frustrated by, we've had to close some bathrooms. The reason for that is over a week ago, a bathroom outside by the concession stand was very vandalized. It was in horrible shape. And after that, 3 bathrooms in the building have been vandalized. Because of that, I felt like the only choice I had was to close some of the bathrooms so that we had enough people here to monitor the usage of the few bathrooms we were able to leave open. We are going to open the bathrooms back up sometime this week. I'm saying this to you to ask you to do your part and to help us out. I'm sure most of you have the same pride, a sense of pride in the school, and that you're frustrated and upset about our current situation. When we open the bathrooms back up, we're going to need, if you see something going on in a bathroom that shouldn't be going on, please let somebody know about that, let an administrator. I appreciate your patience. I know it hasn't been easy for you, and we'll let you know as soon as we're able to open the bathrooms again. Thank you.
And thank you, Dr. Edge. And this school year, Wakeland sports teams are back and stronger than ever. But how is student support motivating these teams to play their best? Here's Josh Rajanoff.
With COVID restrictions being lifted, the student section has finally been reunited with a loud and vibrant presence that pushes Wakeland teams to perform at the top of their game. Senior volleyball player Claire Biggers and senior linebacker Alex Shirley explain how the crowd affects the intensity of the game.
Yeah, so the crowd, they hype us up, on the sidelines, and they're a huge role to us, and they're super important. I would say vital. It improves our play so much when they're there and they're cheering us on. We love having them out there, and they remind us of who we play for and why we play.
When they're loud and their energy's up, we can shift the momentum to our side of the court, and it just really helps us intimidate the other team.
The players go out and play to the best of their ability, but they also want the fans to know that their role at games can help secure a win.
The momentum of the crowd and just the energy in the gym helps us to win a lot, because just volleyball is such a fast game, and so every single point matters. So if we lose the momentum or lose the energy for just a few points, then we can get down and potentially lose that set.
So on defense especially, the crowd helps so much. They just hype us up, and they remind us of who we play for. And just going against the offense and their game plan, being on defense and hearing the crowd just reminds us who we play for.
Seniors have had to wait to finally show their skills in front of a fan base full of support, and they feel proud to represent Wakeland on the field or court.
We're just really excited to play in front of the whole school, and we're just really proud of playing for Wakeland.
However, the school saw a dynamic shift in the last 4 years, and maybe it took a pandemic of separation to appreciate being together in support of Wakeland teams.
Total change. Everyone this year has been amazing. Their support is crazy. We are so thankful for it on the football team. And like we've done so far, play of game has improved. So we appreciate y'all being here.
And now everyone can come to the game, and like everyone's like posting on their story like come to the game, and it's just a lot of fun to see all of our friends there, and they're like holding our fat heads up, so it's just a lot more fun with more people.
We love when there's huge crowds. It's school spirit, you know. It just hypes us up and it gets us ready, and whenever we go on the field, we're excited and we just want to do our best every play for y'all guys listening. So
I'm Josh Rajanov for Win TV.
And the Frisco ISD School Board held their September meeting last Monday.
That's right, Brooke. And I sat down with Board of Trustees President Renee Archambault, who covered key points from the meeting and shared what parents and students are fighting for here in the district.
Good evening. Thank you guys for joining us.
On September 13th, the Frisco ISD Board of Trustees held their monthly meeting.
As we take action on important items in the district, make sure that the vision and the direction of the district based on what the community is looking for their children is something that we are adhering to.
First on the agenda was plans for Frisco ISD's 18th Middle School located near PGA Parkway. The two-story building will feature collaboration and outdoor learning spaces for students and educators.
I mean, we're still a huge district that is growing rapidly, and so we are building schools quite frequently at all levels, elementary, middle school, and high school.
Following the meeting, homeowners can now expect to pay less in property taxes.
We've worked with our legislators over the last many years to help impact school finance reform, and that has allowed this district and districts across the state to be able to drop the tax rate.
45 members of the Frisco community also came to speak their concerns.
We had folks who would like to see us implement a mask mandate.
Frisco ISD has not been prioritizing prevention methods, and in this inaction, they have created an unsafe learning environment. As a result, schools like Centennial have reached a 6% infection rate. This is undoubtedly a failure of the district.
And we have others that would like for us to stay mask optional.
We're asking you to leave these parents the freedom of choice for their own children's health. Thank you for remaining strong, and please continue to do so. Thank you.
Other COVID-19 related comments included contact tracing, social distancing, and better air purification on campus. So far this school year, Frisco ISD has reported a total of 2,406 cumulative staff and student cases, with Wakeland High School reporting 120.
People are very passionate about their viewpoints, and they want to make sure that the board hears them, and that's what we want as well. So we're always looking forward to hearing from community members and our students as well.
The next school board meeting is Tuesday, October 12th at the Frisco ISD Administration Building. For Win TV, I'm Garrett Bohannon.
And although there is currently no mask requirement in place here in Frisco ISD, per the district mitigation guidelines, face coverings are, quote, suggested for all individuals regardless of vaccination status while on campus or on buses.
That's right, Garrett, and you can find those guidelines on Frisco ISD's COVID-19 dashboard. Now for this week's headlines.
The Food and Drug Administration rejected a plan Friday to give Pfizer booster shots to those 12 years and older. The panel instead endorsed a third vaccine only for those who are 65 and older or run a high risk of severe disease.
And the ongoing search for 22-year-old Gabby Petito comes to an end after her remains were discovered and confirmed hers in a Wyoming national park this Sunday. Her fiance has been named a person of interest and has not yet been found.
Frisco ISD is partnering with Nomi Health to provide COVID-19 testing for students and staff in Frisco. The site is located at the northwest corner of Technology Drive and World Cup Way, and you can find times and register on Frisco ISD's website.
And last Sunday, the Dallas Cowboys won their first game of the season against the Los Angeles Chargers, 20-17. They play again September 27th against the Philadelphia Eagles at 7:15 in Arlington. And that's the latest news for now.
And while some adults' yearly salary is close to $60,000, two Frisco siblings made that and more in just 1 month of mining for cryptocurrency.
Shar
Apple,
Rasmussen reports on their
Microsoft.
accomplishments as
These
they mine
tech
for Ethereum.
Giants start in one basic common setting: a garage. Ashan Thakur, a 14-year-old who attends Frisco High School, aspires to be as big as the men who created these corporations before him.
Ashan is so confident and willing to put it all on the line. With a $400,000 loan, the money to invest in more equipment so he can make even more profit.
When Elon Musk announced that he was going to be accepting Bitcoins as a form of payment to buy Teslas, I thought it was the perfect opportunity to start mining Bitcoins. I didn't have enough money to buy Bitcoins though, so instead I decided to mine for it. So cryptocurrency is just the graphics cards crunching up random numbers and in hopes of finding a Bitcoins. And each Bitcoin, each Raven coin has a specific code. So in order to start it up, we obviously need to invest in graphics cards. So for instance, we're using RTX 3090s. I took a 400,000 loan from my dad to even have to start up this business. My total profits comes to around $56,000. This is including all electricity bills and everything.
Ashan understands what it means to run a business and take risk. It's just a matter of knowing what risk to take.
There definitely are a lot of risks. The Bitcoin prices definitely can go down, and if they go down, there's nothing I can do. There definitely is a risk, but I'm willing to take that because I know that in the future, I don't think the Bitcoin prices are going to fall in price.
Ashan runs a business and makes an extraordinary amount of money. But deep down, he's a regular freshman with dreams as big as any. For Win TV, I'm Shaw Rasmussen.
And with school starting at 9 a.m., morning coffee runs are a priority for Wakeland students. Austin Chatfield reports on this coffee craze.
The morning coffee, a modern staple of a productive day in business. While caffeine is useful to get you through the day, many aren't aware of the ingredients behind that iconic green mermaid. We sat down with Ava Arneson, a local barista and Wakeland senior, to tell us more.
I think that people around like the age of 14 should start drinking coffee because like I feel like for younger kids it may be more like dangerous. I know it's not like a healthy habit, but at the same time, coffee, like everybody like loves the flavor of their coffee and then like it keeps you awake throughout the day at school. So like I really don't see anything wrong with it.
While no situation is created equal, the effects carry through them all. The name of the game is moderation. There are plenty of ways you can adjust your order to save a little heartache.
Instead of getting like our sweet cream that comes with like heavy cream and like sweetened vanilla, you could get heavy cream and sugar-free vanilla. And like same with like other drinks, you could get sugar-free vanilla instead of like regular. So it's still like you're cutting back on your sugar.
More and more students are adding a daily coffee run to their morning routine, but less and less know the true health and financial effects of this habit. We talked with Wakeland High School senior Bella Johnson about her experience drinking coffee every morning.
There's a lot of sugar in the coffee that I drink, and I probably get coffee every day. Little middle schoolers drinking like coffee is like not good for you. Yeah, it kind of like not runs my life, but like if I don't have coffee in the morning, then I have a bad day and like my head really hurts. No, like don't talk to me unless I have my coffee.
Coffee isn't a crime, but break your routine from time to time. Turn off your phone, get plenty of sleep, grab a bowl of cereal or your favorite fruit to get your day going. I'm Austin Chatfield for Win TV.
Yeah, Garrett, and I know I can't start my day without my morning coffee.
Me either, Brooke.
And the Wakeland Theater Department has their first performance of the year this weekend.
Ryan Yarborough found out how the cast of Dearly Departed has adapted their rehearsals while the auditorium was under renovation.
The show must go on. Instead of going into the pit of despair due to an unfinished stage, the company Dearly Departed went into another pit, the orchestra pit. Up until a week ago, no one was able to use the stage, so throughout the rehearsal process, the company had to adapt.
Welcome to the orchestra pit.
Emma De La Paz is a Wakeland senior that plays Marguerite in Dearly Departed.
Well, we're really lucky with this show. It's so straightforward set-wise, and it didn't take too much imagination whenever we had to be in the pit to think of our surroundings and all of that, but it's always a little difficult when you're not practicing like where you're gonna actually be performing.
But through these challenges, she's learned some important lessons.
I definitely am gonna keep in mind as an actor that the stage does not have to be your only place of practice. It's good to be flexible.
The inability to use the stage for rehearsals didn't only affect the cast, it affected the crew as well.
For design wise, we had to like theoretically design everything. So we just had like a map of the stage and just kind of mapped everything out with the shapes of the like set and all that. And then in here we had to like put like storage all the platforms in a certain way and then load them onto the stage. So it's been interesting.
But they too have adapted. And when the company finally got to go back on stage, their previous work made for a smooth transition.
We learn to work on the fly and definitely work with what we have and then adapt to whatever we need. I was very excited because we had the use of the lights and everything that we like needed to put on a very like nice looking production.
I was so happy when we got to go back on the stage to start rehearsing because we didn't even know if we would have it for the show. We were thinking of other locations to use and just getting to be, especially my senior year, getting to do one more show on this stage is very comforting and cool to know.
After 2 weeks on stage, the company is ready for tomorrow's opening night. Even though they are back on the new stage, they carry with them all they learned from their time in the pit. I'm Ryan Yarbrough for Win TV.
Dearly Departed runs Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at 7 p.m. Tickets are available at wakelandtheater.com/tickets.
And that's all for today's episode of Win TV. Be sure you're following our Instagram at Wakeland Win TV for live updates and current stories about what's going on here at Wakeland. I'm Garrett Bohannon.
And I'm Brooke Frederick, and this has been Win TV Live for Wednesday, September 22nd. Stay forever orange and blue and have a great day, Wolverines.